What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, world? Austin John Plays here, and today I want to go over some crucial information you should know for Pokemon Quest. Real quick before we begin, I want to give a special shout out to eWin Racing Chairs for sponsoring this video. This is the eWin Champion Series ergonomic computer gaming office chair with pillows available from eWin Racing. The perfect chair for your gaming setup. With 4-way adjustable armrests, height adjust for the seat itself, lever operated back recliner, the eWin Racing Chairs are going to be your perfect discount chair for your gaming setup. Be sure to use the discount code on the screen for 10% off your chair at ewinracing.com. By the way, just a reminder, we are still doing the giveaway for the brand new Nintendo Switch Pro controllers from Colorware. There's going to be a link in the description down below. This isn't one of them, although this is a custom controller from Colorware. They're doing the 8-bit and 16-bit controllers. Enter for your chance to get a custom Joy-Con and or custom Pro controller. Let's start the video. Pokemon Quest has been out for, I think, about 48 hours now. I have 2 profiles, I'm doing pretty well in them, and I want to go over some information that I learned, so hopefully your time will be just as good. Or better. I want you to have a better experience than I did. First thing first, right here is your shop. This is pretty much where you're going to be spending all of your PM tickets. You get new PM tickets every 22 hours. When that clock goes off, there's also a random Pokemon that shows up, chance to be shiny. It's going to appear at your camp, it becomes your buddy automatically. Additional content, when you come down here, you get a chance to go to the store for the Expedition, Great Expedition, and Ultra Expedition packs, or the all-in-one bundle. If you get this, you get a whole bunch of tickets, a whole bunch of bonus Pokemon, and then you could also buy the individual stones. There are 6 of them in total. Each of these come with a bonus 100. If you do decide to buy the Expedition packs, just know that all of your profiles will have access to it. This is not an in-game purchase. Instead, this is considered DLC. And because of that, every time that you load up a new profile, the DLC is already included. So you basically start with all of your resources. So now that you know how to play the game, you can go back and, use all that great stuff. Ooh, I got 44 minutes remaining. Nice. While we're on this screen, decorations. The Flareon cushion, Jolteon cushion, Vaporeon cushion, and Dodrio tent are very cheap. They're only 50 tickets each. I highly recommend having all of them. They increase the drops of all of the items that you're going to be finding. The blue, the red, the yellow, and the gray. Getting the Charizard torch and everything else like that, that's a little excessive. It's dope, but at the very least, get the cushions and the tent. As far as your expansions go, you can totally not expand your Pokemon box anymore. You're gonna have 20 Pokemon, and if you're constantly training and merging moves, you don't need more than that. However, Stone Box expansion, once you get to the later game, you're gonna need to upgrade it 1 or 2 more times. Over here is the Expedition bonus. After doing 10 missions, you then activate Expedition bonus. When you go into the Expeditions and you do a battle, there's a better chance of an item dropping of a rarer type. That goes for the resources, but more importantly, it's going to be going for the stones, the power charms. You can tell the difference between the power charm and their color. A basic one is just gray like this, and then level 1 is bronze. It has 1 special feature. Level 2 has this cool blue tint right there. That's one of them. It's assigned right now, but that's what it looks like. And level 3 is gold. It's very, very different to notice. Some of you are going to notice is that you're going to get a lot of these at lower levels than these guys. That's going to be what's ending up happening. That means that when you're going for these guys, you're doing earlier quests. You need to do your current recent quests. It needs to be a risk for you to earn it. And then you're going to get a chance to get, this 286 right here. You might get a 286 gold. That's fantastic. As far as your decorations go in various places, and it's important to have all of them out there. However, as you make your way through the expeditions, you're going to be getting the Prolific statue, the Spring Shower statue, the Flourishing, the Tranquility, the Gentle Breeze, and more. You only have to have the most recent one equipped, and then it goes right there. I don't know if it stacks. I kind of want to find that out now. Okay, I'm going to get back to you on that. Underneath the quest page, you're going to have the main quests. These are for doing really big things. And then over here at challenge, these are generally smaller things. I would recommend if you have any... Oh, nope, I don't have any. So after completing some of the main quests and some of the challenges, you have a chance to refill your battery. I recommend holding on to those. Do not collect them right away. Wait until you have an extended play session. That way you go through your 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 battery pieces before you need to recharge. The rest of the things in here, grab them at your free will. Get all your PM tickets, all your supplies. If you're gonna get a badge, and it's a badge that you don't need no matter what, like I currently have an extra one of these, like, don't collect it. It's just gonna take up room. You could collect it anytime going forward. Under Edit Team, this is the only place that you can access the training panel, which is located right here. So here at the training panel, there are two sides. There's leveling up and move learning. Leveling up, if you take a Pokemon and you drop it right there, and then you take a different Pokemon, you put it there, you see the increase of the experience that they're going to get, that tiny, tiny little bit. However, if it's a Pokemon of the same element, you then get an increase. And if it's the exact same species, you get a fantastic increase. That's a heck of a lot nicer than that. Also, the Pokemon's level help to increase it even more. As far as move learning, when you see a Pokemon here, you can highlight its move. If you long hold it, or long hold down the A button, you get to see a preview on what the attack is. Some Pokemon have 1 attack, some Pokemon have 2 attacks, and their badges right here that can be equipped to it is random. So you see right here I have Rage Powder, this has 2 that can be attached, and this right here, Poison Powder, has 0 that can be attached. If I want to change out Rage Powder for something else, I click it, and then you notice a very faint white glow around it. This means that it's activated, and that is going to be the move that it's changed. This follows the same rules as training does. So if I put a random Pokemon, very low chance of it happening. If I stack it up, slightly more, he's a higher level, so that affected him more. But if I just put one of the same Pokemon, it's a 100% guarantee. Think of this as EVs, the effort values of a Pokemon. So as it levels up, it gets a chance to have another slot open up, and then you can assign badges to it. This button right here unequips all of the badges. And auto set will automatically set the highest power of your badges, which is not a good idea. You do not want to do that, because if you do that, you're going to miss out on all of the special abilities in the lower badges. Like this is critical hit damage percent, HP upon recovery, and critical hit rate up. So I could do this guy for that slightly 22 more, or have all of these advantages. It's a very pros and cons, you gotta weigh it out yourself. This is the page that you're gonna be able to equip your badges. So right here, Workup, I have the Sharing Stone. This is one of the few times the Sharing Stone badge works. So Workup will affect all of my partners in my party and give them attack and defense up. Iron Tail, this one is a broad burst stone. This means that when it does the move, it then has a wider range of attack. That's usually found on physical and special attacking moves. Right here is the Whack Whack Stone. So this does one move and then immediately another move. This is almost always for physical attacks. The Scattershot Stone lowers your attack power by 15%, but then splits it into 2. Or you can stack it up and have it split into 3. It's 30% lower, but at the same time, you're still getting 3 attacks. It's great for clearing out a larger area. The Stay Strong Stone affects either a status condition you put onto another opponent, or your own Pokemon that put the status condition on itself. This also includes changes in stats like attack up and defense up. This will increase the duration of how long that buff is active, or how long that status condition on the opposing Pokemon is active. That includes freezing, burn, paralyze, everything. Some Pokemon require special means to evolve. Like here, Nidorino. Normally it evolves with a Moonstone. Poliwhirl requires Water Stone. Machoke, Haunter require trading. You know all these. All of them evolve at 36. No problem. No problem. Now you may be wondering how to get yourself Eevee's different forms. This information is currently unconfirmed. I think it has to do with where it is in your party. If it's first, it's Flareon. If it's second, it's Jolteon. If it's third, it's Vaporeon. Pretty sure that's how that works. In this game, you can get yourself shiny Pokemon. They just kind of appear randomly, like this Slowpoke right here, which is slightly different colored from other Slowpokes. When you're in Edit Team, you'll see a very small star icon by the Pokemon's name, right here. Little guy right there. That means it's shiny. However, you could still completely train against it, or for training or for move learning, so be careful, there's nothing preventing it from ever being deleted. You can rename your Pokemon. So if you click a Pokemon down here while it's in your party, here I have Pidgeotto's page up. If you click its name over here, you can then alter it. I don't want to change it. On the edit team page, if you want a quick rundown of everything, you hover over this icon right here, you long hold it. Or tap it, I'm not too sure. And then you get a quick rundown of everything. Next to a Pokemon's name, you're going to see this icon right here, or this icon right here. Lickitung is a close combat battler, Pidgeotto is a far distance, and because of that, that's how it forms this form here. If you have 3 Pokemon that are all close range, they'll be next to each other like this when they go out in battle. You could also do 2 long distance Pokemon, then it looks like that. Or if you do 3 long range, then it looks the same as before, except slightly different. If you go into battle with a long range team and a short range team, there's a special reward for that, so at least do it once. It's unconfirmed right now, but if you go into battle with 3 Pokemon of the same type, then you get a special bonus. On the expeditions page, if you're having trouble taking down a Pokemon, you don't need to battle it. You can actually click over here and go back and redo any of these battles, or you can go to a completely different area that you've already redone and do any of these battles as well. Great for leveling up lower level Pokemon. So guys, I hope this neat little collection of very useful tips for Pokémon Quest helped you out. I'm also going to be making one for combat as well. This game is brand new. I want to know if you're playing it or not. Leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out. eWin racing chairs come in a variety of different colors and styles, with adjustable armrests that you find with pretty much standard on every racing office chair that there is. There's a lumbar pillow support and a headrest pillow support that are removable if you want to take them off. It's height adjustable and a little bit taller than most racing chairs that I've experienced in the past, which isn't a bad thing by any means. There's a lever-operated back recliner that you can go from 85 to 55 degrees. And there's also a tilt control and tilt mechanism that does require you to lean back with the reclining first before you tilt back, which is a little weird. I wasn't able to tilt back freely, however, my friend who's a little bit heavier, around 300 pounds, he actually found this chair very comfortable and accommodating to his body size and his weight. There's a durable steel frame to make sure that this chair is going to last you a very long time. The eWin Champion Series ergonomic computer gaming office chair with support comes in white, red, blue, green, pink, black, and orange. Be sure to use the promo code AustinJohn10 for 10% off your eWin Racing gaming chair only at ewinracing.com. There's going to be a link in the description down below. Be sure to check it out.